Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we embark on a fascinating journey through time, exploring the captivating tale of the rise and fall of the old Oyo Empire. This powerful empire, deeply rooted in Yoruba history, witnessed both glory and demise. So grab a seat and let's dive into the pages of history. Our story begins in Naila Ife, the cradle of the Yoruba people, where the roots of the Oyo Empire trace back to the legendary figure Oduduwa. Geographically positioned with strategic trade routes, Oyo would soon emerge as a formidable force. Oyo's geographical advantage, nestled at the crossroads of vital trade routes, became a catalyst for economic prosperity and cultural exchange. The protection of these routes played a pivotal role, fostering a flourishing trade network and diplomatic ties with neighboring regions. But it was during the reign of Olafinori that Oyo would take a leap towards dominance. The importation of horses became a game changer, shaping the political landscape and contributing to the military might of the Oyo Empire. Under Ameboto's rule, Oyo warriors became a formidable force. The strategic positioning of the commander-in-chief at the frontier province ensured a robust defense against potential threats, solidifying Oyo's position of power. Emboldened by these strategic decisions, Oyo embarked on a series of conquests, expanding its influence by conquering territories like Nupe and Sebe, establishing a vast empire that extended southward, the Oyo Masai. The Supreme Council of State and the Ogboni Society served as crucial institutions, ensuring a delicate balance of power. This system prevented the Alafin from becoming overly dominant. Moreover, the ethnic homogeneity among the Yoruba-speaking people fostered cohesiveness and growth. With shared customs and a common regard for Ife as their spiritual home and Oduduwa as their founding father, the people of Yo were united in their pursuit of a prosperous and powerful empire. For the pillar supporting Yo's pinnacle was its economic prosperity. The empire's territory, ranging from rainforests to savanna regions, provided a diverse range of environments. The savannas in particular facilitated efficient transport and trade, laying the foundation for Oyo's economic success. Trade routes, both regional and international, played a pivotal role in Oyo's economic prowess. Local resources such as okra, yams, dates, palm oil, fish, kola nuts, pepper, ivory, and gold were traded extensively. The Niger River's proximity allowed for the importation of horses and goods from the Mediterranean, further enriching Oyo's resources. Notably, his participation in the transatlantic slave trade became a significant source of wealth. By the 18th century, Oyo, alongside the Kingdom of Dahomey and the Kingdom of Benin, played a central role in exporting slaves, solidifying its economic prosperity. Concurrently, the Oyo Empire's military dominance reached its zenith during this period. The empire's powerful cavalry units, skilled archers, and strategic military leadership allowed it to expand its territory and conquer rival kingdoms, establishing control over diverse regions. One notable military achievement was the subjugation of the Kingdom of Dahomey. Oyo's military prowess, demonstrated in two phases, resulted in Dahomey accepting Oyo's political authority, ceding coastal conquest, and granting Oyo access to the sea through the tributary state of Porto Novo. Oyo's peak prosperity also saw cultural integration as conquered kingdoms were assimilated into the empire. From the southwest with Oyo and Ade to the savannas in the north with Borgu and Nupe, Oyo adopted cultural ideas from these conquests, strengthening its political stability. Furthermore, Oyo's engagement with European merchants on the coast showcased its adaptability and diplomatic acumen. The empire's ability to integrate diverse cultures reinforced its dominance in the region. Oyo's territorial expansion strategically aimed at gaining control of regional trade routes, especially those facilitating the exchange of salt, gold, and slaves. The empire's success in controlling these routes further enhanced its economic prosperity, solidifying its status as a key player in the West African economic landscape. Internal power struggles emerged as a formidable force, eroding the foundation of the Oyo Empire. By the mid-18th century, tensions within Oyo's government surfaced, driven by conflicting views on economic policies and the delicate balance between trade and military expansion. Olaf and Abion's economic-centric approach, favoring coastal trade with European merchants, neglected the military, leading to weakened central control. The resulting power struggles intensified by figures like Beisharan Gaya, plunged the empire into a series of internal upheavals, destabilizing its political landscape. The empire's military might, once its cornerstone, faced a decline. Weakened by economic policies, the Oyo army became vulnerable to external threats. The Kingdom of Benin and the Nupi exploited this weakness, leading to Oyo's defeats in 1783 and 1791. The introduction of firearms further shifted the balance of power, exacerbating Oyo's military shortcomings. The Fulani jihadist attacks in the north, led by Alamai, added another layer of complexity, contributing to the external pressures facing Oyo. Constitutional crises and civil wars escalated internal strife. During Ail's reign, violating traditional oaths led to unrest, unhappiness, and economic hardship. Ail's eventual removal initiated a succession of short-lived reigns, weakening central authority and providing vassal states an opportune moment to seek independence. The major turning point came with the Fulani invasion, as Afanja declared the disintegration of the empire in response to the expansionist Fulani forces in the north. In 1825, Alamai led the Fulanis to establish a stronghold in Ilorin, defeating Afanja. Lorin seceded, becoming a Fulani emirate, and the Fulani invasion extended to Oyo itself, culminating in the sack of the capital in 1835. The final blow came in 1835 when Abdul Salam, the first Fulani emirate of Ilorin, destroyed Oyo. The Alafin Oloru was killed, marking the end of the once dominant empire. The Fulani's influence extended beyond Ilorin, impacting other territories within the former Oyo Empire. The collapse of the Oyo Empire had far-reaching consequences for the Yoruba people. Vassal states, including Dahomey, seized the opportunity to fight for their independence, leading to wars and conflicts throughout Yorubaland. For the Yoruba, the political decline had dire consequences as many were enslaved and sent to the New World. The slave trade persisted until the 1850s, with slaves from Oyo being sourced from outside Yorubaland. In 1888, what remained of the Oyo Empire became a protectorate of Great Britain, marking the end of an era and the beginning of a new chapter in the history of Yorubaland. The rise, peak prosperity, and eventual decline of the Oyo Empire form a complex narrative of a once dominant force in West Africa. The lessons learned from its historical trajectory continue to shape the understanding of political, economic, and cultural dynamics in the region. Did the story of the old Oyo Empire intrigue you? If you're keen on more videos about Africa, Black civilization, culture, and the evidence of Black power, just click the bell icon, subscribe, and hit like. We're bringing you more fascinating content soon. Stay tuned for the exploration of rich histories. This is Divine signing off. Keep the curiosity alive.